Welcome back to The Many-Sided. Previously, as Borf left the group, JC had a small encounter with him and came out a little bit richer. After dealing with the ambush at Harbin's house, the group thinks that Nib, this half-elf that they ran into, may have had something to do with it. As they leveled up to level 3, they explored JC and Amara's backstory. Karl left a message for whoever it is that seems to be watching or following them. Let's see what they're going to do on this 21st of Myrtle, 1492. So we've been playing around with music and sound effects with this podcast. Currently right now we're doing a mix of music that we're piping in and some Sirenscape. Let us know what you think about the battle. I'm not going to pipe in any music for it. It's all going to be Sirenscape, so I'd love to hear what you think about it. Welcome to The Many-Sided.
I don't think we're ready yet.
No. There's a struggle today. It's going to be maybe a short game, depending on how late we want to stay up. But yeah,
I don't have kids tomorrow, so I'll stay up forever.
We are short a life cleric, so hopefully these guys don't die tonight.
It's gonna happen.
Well, that's not good foreshadowing right there.
Speaking of which, as you guys leave the Stonehill Inn, it is early in the morning, very early in the morning. There's dew, even a bit of frost kind of blanketing the grass as you look around. Puddles here and there from the rain that had happened the night before kind of blanket the area. Looking around, there's not a whole lot of people out on the streets right now due to how cold it is and how early it is. So as you guys walk outside, it's very brisk and cloudy. And Belmir looks at you all and says, well, I have some people I can talk to about my brother and where my brothers are, so I'm going to go chat with them. Hopefully I'll meet up with you guys on the road. Shouldn't take me too long. And then...
Bye.
Bye. It's going to take 4 hours.
And then his little dwarf legs stomp off as he heads deeper into Phandalin. Kind of looks like he's aiming kind of towards the miner's trail leading off into the hills.
How do dwarves walk? Is it more like a penguin walk?
Kind of. Belmir for sure.
Yeah, with the armor.
Yeah.
Probably going through the mud too, just trekking through, yeah.
Well, that'll definitely tone his glutes.
You're all about the glutes.
She's an ass lady.
My glutes are fine.
Heck yeah.
For our listener, that's the booty, the bottom ass, if you will.
Yes. All of those references.
All of the above. They are all correct.
Yeah. Day's yours. What do you guys want to do?
Are we heading south, like, right away?
I think so.
Yeah.
We don't really have any... Well, we were trying to get out of town pretty quick, right?
That's right.
We didn't want anyone to see us leaving this place.
Heading on now, gonna kill
You
some
got your coffee.
Zombies.
Coffee to go? Food to go? Let's go.
That is a mighty mug.
It's a nice to go mug.
He wants it back. It's my mug now.
Well, let's go.
We're rolling.
Just walking? Alright. You guys walk out of town. Start heading towards the high road, which is fairly well traveled. As you start approaching it, you kind of come over a bluff and you look down and you can see travelers kind of spotted along it here and there as you look up and down. Of course, on the other side of the long road, or the high road, sorry, is the ocean. The sea of shining stars? Is that the one that's right there? People are going to get mad at me if I got that wrong.
Well, now that you're trying to think about it, that's how that works.
The Sea of Swords. That's what it is.
Which makes sense. Sword Coast.
Yeah.
It's an S word.
Sorry. It's my bad. Bad DM moment.
Damn it, Morgan! The sea of swords.
Yeah, and even in the distance on the ocean, you guys can see a tall-masted boat sailing along.
Well, that is quite erect.
Mm-hmm. It starts to kind of rain lightly upon you all.
Oh, shit. Now we're gonna get all wet. Look at that boat out there, though.
I don't want to. I used to be a captain. It makes me think of past lives.
Is that why you like your little boat in your bottle?
No, I was never a captain. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but I do want to be a captain.
Well, you can captain the boat in the bottle. Hopefully one day you can.
If they stay there.
If they stay there.
You are the captain now.
You're in control of that boat. It's all you now.
I can't save them from...
You can always say that you are the captain of your own destiny.
I don't know if that is true. There's enough deities in these lands that like to play God. Which makes sense. It's part of their nature.
That's what they do.
That's what it is. But if you don't believe in them, do they have power? We'll never find out, because there's crazy religious people everywhere.
It's true.
Don't say that in front of Cleric too loudly.
Well, he's not here. You can say whatever you want.
I love that Karl said that there's gods here playing as gods.
It's gods playing God. Think they can do whatever they want.
It's very Karl.
Oh, I get 2 tokens.
Why are we heading south again?
Shut that down right now.
Not gonna happen.
You lose the other two.
Actually,
you lose the
Kind
other
of both over. No. Just so Jacob doesn't get any funny ideas. Which we have a studio audience today. So if you hear a weird laugh or a weird voice, it's the lone studio audience member.
Hello, audience member.
good signs. Clap now.
Yes. I will look at you and go. All right. Yeah.
Does anyone know how far this place is we got to get to?
Where are we going?
Let me look at my map.
We're going to deal with some zombies, I do believe.
Zombies. God, I hate zombies. I don't know why.
I wonder if they're going to look like the guys in the
Grab my
boat. What do you
purse.
think?
Maybe.
That'd be kind of freaky, wouldn't it?
You guys are currently
Or
in
if I
this
can get
area
more in
here, just off the high
you
road
want more
north
in
of
there?
Waterdeep.
Maybe I can ask the zombies how to get them out. Maybe the zombies used to be in the border.
And on your map, you have marked down where Old Owl Well is, which is south of you. Kind of in that area.
Half day.
Half day to a day. It's pretty rough, but you guys have heard that it's a very well-visited site until recently. So there should be a road or a path or something. So,
It's
you
nice
guys are
and
the
toasty.
master of your own
We are the masters.
adventure here.
Well, let's keep on walking.
Correct. So you guys start heading south. Who wants to head this up?
Karl going front.
Who's going front?
It's nice and toasty out. Oh yeah, weather's beautiful. Oh yeah, jauntily like
Roll
skipping.
perception check as you start heading down the road there.
Pretty decent. My passives are a lot better than my actual.
We might have been leaving before they were up.
I took a journey.
May have made a lot of noise too.
8.
As you guys are walking down the high road towards Waterdeep, the ocean on your right, the Sword Coast stretching off to your left. To your left, on a bit of a hill, you guys see a lone horse that's grazing grass.
Does the horse look like it's tied up or loose?
Looks loose. Yeah, definitely
Saddle? No saddle.
loose. It is saddled, but the rider is nowhere to be seen.
How close is it?
Right now, I'd say it's about 150 feet away.
Shall we investigate, Jim?
Do we want that horse?
Well, there might be prizes, shall we say. You never know. Something there we could see. Maybe borrow the horse. Maybe this is dead rider. Maybe it's a bag of gold. Maybe a +1 sword.
Does the horse have any satchels or anything attached to it that we can see?
It has a saddle. From this distance, you can't really... Well, roll a perception check. That'll tell us what you see.
Welcome to the game.
18.
18. Yes, looking at it, you see the saddle, and you see it does have some saddlebags on it as well.
Well, we could check it out. It might have something in there.
Who's the sneakiest one of all of us? I believe it's Karl.
Karl. Yeah, I hate to be that dick, but I would probably guarantee that I am the sneakiest. Okay.
Amar, do you think you can call it over, maybe?
It's 7.
Well, I can always try.
We don't want to spook it.
I could help you.
Well, you 3 basically.
So how far? We're 150 feet away.
Well,
Yeah.
why not? Why not? You try to be sneaky. I won't be sneaky. And I'll go toward the horse. You gotta go around and maybe see what we can see together.
So the high road, very similar to like the highways that we have here. So the road's kind of built up, and then there's like a ditch on either side, and then it kind of goes up again towards the field that you see the horse on. And the ditch is very overgrown. Same with the field. There's patches of very large brambles and trees and stuff. But there's a clear path leading through the brambles and stuff, looking at to where the horse is.
Well, I could take the path if you want to maybe sneak through the shrubberies.
Through the tall grass. They eat my velociraptor in there.
A what?
A velociraptor.
What is that?
I have no idea, but I heard they live in tall grass and they eat anything.
Oh no.
It's a fey creature.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds very terrible. Have you seen one?
No,
You've just heard about them?
just heard of one.
Well, be careful.
I'll try. Okay, I'm gonna sneak through tall grass towards
All
the
right.
And I will
horse.
walk along the path.
21.
21. Nice. All right, and you're just going to walk through the
I'm gonna
field
walk.
towards it?
Yes, I am. And
Right.
as I get closer and approach it, I'm going to try and see if I can get its attention.
All right. So you're about halfway there. You have no idea where Karl is. He rolled quite high on his...
And I will reach
He's
into
lost.
my satchel, my magical purse, and I'll pull out a little bit of animal food that we have.
Okay.
Put my hand on it.
Right. So as you're about halfway to it, you're about, let's say 60 feet away. And you pull out some food and you start clicking towards the horse. Karl, though, you're making your way through the brambles, kind of from patch to patch to patch. Eventually you come to one, and you, with your high passive perception, you catch a scent on the air. A scent of decay and death. And it seems to be quite close to you.
Can I get a general direction?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, yeah! Whoa! 20 with the nose for 22. Oh, that's good. Where is the death?
That was the sneakiest smell I've ever heard.
Just because I like Karl so much, I'm going to say with that nat 20 and you specifically using your nose in that manner and it being just hilarious, I'm going to say once a day, I'll give you advantage on a perception check that relies on scent.
Bonus!
Yes.
Yeah. But you start sniffing and right away you zero in on exactly where it is. Not only is it the scent, but as you look over there, it's the big cloud of black flies that are swarming the area. That kind of gives it away. Looking over, you see... you just kind of slink over towards it. A lone wolf kind of runs off through the brambles away from it. You see the remnants of a wagon bed laying amongst the tall grass at the side of the trail. Crude, black-feathered arrows protrude from either side of the wagon bed. It's completely plundered of cargo, stripped of anything useful, including its wheels. Laying on the in the grass at the side of the wagon bed is the corpse of a human, stripped of any belongings. As you approach, just a thick blanket of flies kind of flies up, clouding the air. You also see a horse laying on the ground as well, just full of arrows.
I will pull out one of you said they were fancy, like black feathered?
Yeah, black feathered arrows.
Give one of the arrows a look, see if I can tell anything about I'll investigate with my hands.
Oh, yes. Investigate with your hands. Go right for it.
He does. A 20?
So you feel the shaft.
How smooth is it?
It's crude and
handcrafted.
Yeah, not made very well. It's bumpy, almost like it's got a large kind of vein that runs down it. Leading to like a boulder's point. You're surprised it even penetrated.
It even went in. This isn't sharp at all. This is more rounded than anything.
With great force, it was slung into its target.
That's what you garner from feeling it with your hands. But as you look at it, you realize that these are goblin arrows. Crudely made, but efficient at killing.
Efficient at penetrating.
At penetration. These goblins would have gotten along with a fighter friend. Murdering fuzzy, four-legged animals and such. If I don't see anything else of interest... Well, I know they were attacked by goblins. We'll continue on with our quest for the horse, and I will relay said information. Post success or failure.
All right. As you come slinking along through the brambles and stuff, you can see Amara ahead of you. Now, Amara, as you're approaching the horse, you do see two black crude arrows sticking out of the hindquarters of the horse. Trail of blood leading down the back hind of it.
Oh, you poor thing. Who would do such a thing like that to a nice creature like you? Come here, sugar.
Acts very apprehensive of you and kind of like starts sloughing its head around, making those nasally noises that horses do that I cannot replicate. Stomping its feet. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, definitely very wary of any strangers coming towards it.
I will just calmly one hand up, one hand out with the food, and just try and gently approach in a nice, quiet, gentle demeanor.
All right. Roll me a animal handling check.
Is Amara trying to feed that horse like 3-4 day old food or something? Like,
I've got a couple fresh apples here. I'm sure the horse would like these.
I agree.
Just runs
That'd be
past
a 12.
12? All right. Da-da-da. So that just makes it, as you have the rations out with you. If you didn't have the rations, it would have been a much higher DC. But the horse does not bolt away from you. It starts kind of standing up straighter and just kind of being wary, but not.
And how close am I as this is?
Now you're about 20 feet away.
All right. Well, if I can, when I approach, are the reins down around its neck?
They've kind of snapped off. One's still attached to the bridle that's still almost like broken out of its mouth as well. Like it's all just a mess, essentially, but it's still draped on the horse. There's one that's of the reins that's trailing along the ground.
Nothing in that bag. Well, if I can get close enough to it with the feed, while it is feeding, I would like to maybe loop a piece of my rope around its neck.
All right.
And then unfasten its bridle and drop it so, nothing can hurt the poor creature's mouth.
All right. Yeah, the horse breathes almost like an audible sigh of relief as the bridle and all that falls off of it. Definitely was wearing it weird, and it felt very strange and was getting in the way of it just trying to survive. So it's very thankful that that's no longer on it.
When it's done its feet, I'll tie that off so it's more like a collared leash, as I do not have an appropriate halter to put on the horse, and I will then gently pet it and let it know that it's all right, it's in good hands now.
All right. Right, yeah, you start petting the horse, and yeah, it visibly calms down and starts just eating the feed that you're giving it. Yeah, and Karl, you see Amara approach the horse, tame it essentially with the use of the food, and starts petting it.
While I'm doing that, can I then, with my other hand, after I'm done petting, search the left or right side, whichever side I'm on, saddlebag?
Sure. Yeah, so you're on its left-hand side. So the saddlebag that you're searching there, you find a couple of things in there as you reach in. You can't really see right now. It's just exploring with your hand as you dip it in. But you feel a potion of some sort, a pack. Feels like paper and maybe some writing utensils in it as well. And a very thick blanket.
Is there anything else that I can perceive in the area around the horse?
With your perception, looking around, unless you can roll if you want.
Of course.
Nat 20!
A 23.
3. So looking around, you do see a lone wolf kind of scampering away from some brambles behind you and kind of making a long kind of loop around you, keeping the horse in sight. And you can see a trail of blood along the grass kind of leading to where the wolf is. Other than that, you don't see anything else around you.
Well, then I'll start maybe leading this horse away from the wolf and to our friends.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, Karl, you see Amara take the horse and start leading it back, and the horse seems to comply. You can see that lone wolf still kind of stalking a little bit, but much more wary now that there's a second creature with the horse.
Karl will pop up out of the grass and continue on back to the group.
All right. Yeah, you eventually make your way back to the high road to the rest of your team.
Well, it appears we have a friend, slightly injured, but one of us could probably sit on it. And...
Yeah.
I'll remove those arrows.
2 black arrows sticking out of its butt.
I'm not going to remove those arrows. I don't want to hurt the poor thing, so...
And the horse is a black painted horse with white markings on it.
White swan.
Before we head on, can I pull those things out of the
Yes.
bag so we can take a better look?
All right. Yes, the saddlebag that you were reaching into, you find a potion of healing, a kit with paper and writing utensils, which I don't know if you guys would know what it is, but it is a calligrapher's supplies, and a very thick blanket.
can trade.
You
are?
Oh, well then, yeah. No,
calligraphy?
knock your socks off.
Well, if you speak up, honey, I will just hand it
It's part
over.
of Karl's backstory that he's in the process of writing his own.
Right
love
now,
story
it's just going in my
playwright about
purse.
Ramona and Julio.
There you go. On the other saddlebag, you find a pouch containing 5 gold, 42 silver, and 80 copper.
Surreal, Targa. 5 gold,
42 silver,
42 silver,
and 80 copper pieces.
80 copper. Those can stay.
A full water skin. A day of fodder for the horse. A parcel. And a letter.
3 days in the food. How big is the parcel?
Say about 9 inches by 6 inches and about 2 to 3 inches deep.
Well, I bet that's going to make somebody happy.
Does it say anything where it's going?
I will investigate the letter and maybe the parcel, see if there's a name, address.
The letter is addressed to the town master of Phandalin.
Master Phandalin.
Fat man himself. Oh, that's the mayor. Could be the same person.
Yeah, Harbin's the town master. Essentially the
okay.
mayor.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And the parcel.
It's folded in vellum and tied with a string. Nothing written
No
on
name,
it.
no
Yeah.
I would assume it's going same person.
Well, looks like the letter's addressed to Tubbs from Phandalin. Harbin.
What are you talking about? Read it.
Well, all right then. I'll open the letter.
Yeah. You open the letter up. The letter is sealed with wax. So you break the wax seal.
We should have tried to copy that first.
Roll a history check as you look at that seal.
Oh, another nat 20!
Oh, yeah.
For
3 in a row. Well, one more and you're dead.
Careful.
So you recognize the sigil pressed into the seal as that of Laryl Silverhand, the current open lord of Waterdeep.
Of who, sorry?
Laryl Silver.
Laryl.
Yeah. The current open lord of Waterdeep. The letter carries tidings of caution, notifying Phandalin's townmaster of a green dragon spotted by agents of the Lord's Alliance in the vicinity of the trails, the western region there. The letter also instructs the townmaster to pay the messenger 10 gold pieces as remuneration for delivery and travel expenses.
So we'll be claiming that later.
There's a green dragon in the area.
Grass dragons.
Well, that's something for another day. I think press on, shall we?
What are you going to do with
As
those
he's
writing
looking up to the
materials?
sky.
Roll a
This?
perception check.
Jack.
I will gladly hand them over. I got no use for that.
You.
13.
13. Clouds and the occasional bird. You even see a couple of very large gulls kind of floating on the breeze.
No dragons today.
No dragons today.
What about that parcel? What is it?
I don't know. I'd have to open it up.
Why, you opened the letter? You might
All
open
right,
the
well,
parcel.
open it up.
All right. Yeah. So untying the twine that's around the package. And there is a little card that's kind of
It's a
slipped
penis.
inside, addressed to Sister Grail of Phandalin for help with your errand, was signed by the name Theris, Theryis. The note also instructs Grail to pay the bearer of this book 10 gold pieces for its delivery. The book is titled The Ghost of Coneyberry.
Is that not the book we're looking for? No, we're looking for a spell book.
Yeah, spell.
Well, this is for Sister Graham.
Where's the rider of this horse who was supposed to deliver this stuff?
He's in the long grass. With the other horse and a wagon. Sorry, I forgot.
Just sleeping or what?
Nah, they smell like they're possibly past.
That's not good. What did it?
Looking like velociraptors. With bows,
What?
using goblin arrows. Possibly working with goblins.
That's terrifying.
Absolutely, right? It's probably goblins riding velociraptors.
Oh no.
It sounds like something you'd ride.
Write that down. Goblins.
They're probably clever girls. I'll stop now.
Yeah, we don't need any more cannon fodder for it.
Don't forget the T-Rex.
Just don't move. We'll be alright.
Well, I think maybe we can get this to them after we're done killing some zombies.
Yes.
Possibly some goblins?
Possibly some goblins.
For some reason, these zombies just irk me the wrong way. We must eliminate them.
Well, lead the way.
John Fleet continues skipping.
All right. Say about a half a day's march later. You're marching for about 4 hours, leading the horse along with you. You come to a split in the trail. The trail starts to lead to your left, deeper inland, while the high road continues along the coast towards Waterdeep. It seems like this is probably where you're going to want to turn.
Split. Do we want to... How far away are we from Waterdeep now?
You are about a day's ride from Waterdeep.
Oh, we're still... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it
Vandalin's about there. Walk down for 4 hours.
might be- Okay. So I didn't know if it was worth going to Waterdeep, drop the horse off, but no.
Well, we're pretty close to that mark in our map.
Yes.
What do we see?
What do I see? Absolutely nothing. 7.
7. Looking around, yeah, you're getting to a much more hilly area. You see mountains to your left and in front of you as they kind of wrap around you and continue their way north, but it's much more hilly where you are. Smooths out to your right, though, going down towards where Waterdeep is, but this area is very hilly and very rocky. But there is a pretty decent path. Looks like a very old path, but
Well traveled.
well traveled.
We should watch out for goblins and velociraptors
Yeah.
ambushing us here, I think.
Stealthy pricks they are.
Well, as much as I do like this horse, if we need to.
Use it as bait.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a bad idea.
We've saved it to sacrifice it, is what you're telling me.
Would you rather be dead or the horse?
Me? If the horse dies, I have to think about the horse dying. If I die,
It's not your horse.
Then we have to.
it is now. We've claimed it.
What's
We
my
stole it
horse?
from that dead man. You stole it from that dead man.
I did. Dead man not gonna ride the horse.
If you die, we have to think about you dying. Whereas it's just a horse.
If I die, no, you don't. That's fancy. If I die, save my man.
Of course I will.
Anyways,
You and your men.
I will turn to dust. And no one but Fancy will know they exist, because nobody else believes me.
Yours turning gray.
I don't want to talk about it. We've already discussed. I'd forgotten about that. You gotta bring it up. I'm turning dust.
Not much time left, hey?
I've no idea. I've never seen one of my kind die.
It's like a Chetney roll a D100 every day when you wake up.
Not that old, I didn't think.
Alright, so is the horse going to lead us then? Your sacrificial lamb here?
Well, I can go and lead with a horse.
It's got a saddle. Just a broken Britain bridle.
Well, what I would do is I would attempt to fashion the rope around the nose and then draw it around the neck and then have it so I can at least kind of control the nose. Might not be a full bit in the mouth, but
Sounds like you know what you're doing, but I'm still going to require an animal handling check
Yeah,
to
of
see
course.
if you do it right.
Well, here
Careful.
we go. 8.
Not on that 20, that's good.
Hot
So it takes you a while. The horse is not complying with you when you're trying to tie it up, and it's not wanting to, especially the rough kind of fibers from the rope that you're wrapping around it. It's just not wanting any part of it. So it takes you about 30 minutes.
I was going to just say, Fancy, do you have one of those apples that you had? Maybe this will help.
All right, yeah. Hand the horse the apple and it starts munching on it, but it still kind of shakes its head from you every time you try and tighten the rope up. But after 30 minutes, you have a happy horse that's got makeshift reins on it.
All right, I will saddle up and I will walk towards our goal.
All right. Yeah. You notice the horse has a bit of a limp now after the arrows have been removed. And there's a lot of blood kind of leaking down its leg, limping along, especially with the bearing the weight of you now on it.
If I notice these, could I get off? Do we have any salt in our rations?
Maybe you'd have a little pinch of it here and there, a little shaker, maybe.
Perhaps on the deepest wound of these arrows, I'll take all of my salt in my rations and I'll just pack it in. I know it'll hurt, but it'll help the bleeding stop.
Right. Yeah, the horse kind of whinnies a bit and bucks its leg a little bit, trying to kick off whatever's hurting it. But eventually it kind of settles down and the blooding starts to clot a little bit, but it's pretty big wounds.
Do you have fire?
I have an Eldritch Blast.
From the looks of that, that's not safe fire.
What about a torch?
Don't know if a torch... Well, yeah, that might work. How much is this horse bleeding?
A fair bit, and
Yeah.
it's been a couple of days since the raid happened.
Yeah.
It's been wandering around bleeding with arrows stuck in it.
Well, if I notice it's limping a lot, I just walk beside it. I just lead it, especially with my weight on top of it. I wouldn't want to put it through any more agony, especially if it's going to be the sacrificial horse.
All right, all right.
I think we should cauterize the wounds, slap it on the ass, and release it. That's my take.
Well, I'll hold it. You burn it.
All right.
I'll light
Bring
a
out the
torch,
torch.
and I'll
Bring
have
out
it.
the dagger.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get
right.
as close to his haunch as possible.
Here you go,
So
Karl.
when he does kick me in the chest, it's at least from this range, not good range.
Don't kill it.
Don't let him hit you in the face, because
Yeah.
one of my old managers got,
That's,
the head knight of medieval times got booted in the face, had full, reconstructive surgery on most of his face.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They fucked you up.
Anyways, nice little segue there. But yeah. All right, I'm going to require a medicine check from you,
'Kay.
Karl. And for JC, holding the torch, let's do a dexterity check.
said
Someone
got
getting
two.
kicked. Someone getting kicked.
How far away are they from each other?
About, say, 8 inches away from each other.
We're gonna bring out the katana instead then. Because I would rather try and get both of them in one go than have to attempt this twice.
So you're gonna heat up your sword and cauterize it that way?
Yeah.
Does anyone have another dagger? Maybe we could just go 2 daggers.
2 daggers at the same time. Good call. I pull out another dagger because I think I have 8 of them.
Alright.
That is a great call, sir.
Daggers everywhere.
Katana might take a little bit to heat up.
What was it, Lion's Bane or whatever that shop? I got this. How many daggers can you give me? I don't know.
Lots? More than you're probably going to use.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. Well, see, I remembered to grab the one out of number 2 the last time, but if I would have forgotten, I would have been down to 9 daggers.
That's true.
Still want
That's
to
true.
roll a dex?
Yes, because you're going to be trying to position it underneath the knife, heat it up without burning the horse, but close enough to the horse, and you're not spooking it. It's a whole thing. So yes.
While they're doing this, to the group, I'm going to say, gentlemen, I know this is going to gross you out. I've done it once before, but I'm going to remove one of my fingernails. I'm going to put it on the horse, and it'll allow me, after we let it go, to kind of see what's in the area.
Doesn't that hurt?
I got stuck on
No.
remove a fingernail.
Yeah.
I just need I just need you to kind of hold my hand if we have to walk anywhere, because I got to kind of not be present.
Does it have to be a fingernail? Like, couldn't be like a lock of hair or something? Doesn't that feel better?
What about a toenail?
Then you're walking on your foot constantly without a toenail. That would hurt even more.
Honey, it believe me, it doesn't hurt.
It's fair.
Grows back in no time.
You're full of surprises. Like what? I've never seen you do this before.
I did it once before, but we never had the full effect of it.
All right. Okay, well, let's rip off your finger, stick it on the horse.
Not my finger, just the nail.
You know what I mean.
So I will use my eerie token for remote viewing,
Okay.
and I will pull off my fingernail and I will fasten it to the horse so it won't fall off, and that way I will have it will last for 1 minute, and I can see up to 10 miles.
All right.
Damn.
So the dexterity check DC was 10. If you didn't make it,
That burns bright.
the medicine DC goes up, which it's already been elevated for 2 wounds at a time. Actually, no, I'll lower it for 2 wounds at a time.
I've done blades before.
Yeah.
I got a glass top stove. Sucks ass.
So yeah, JC's holding the torch. The horse is like moving, bumping. It's looking back with fear in its eyes. Not just because of the fire, but it sees the maniacal smile of JC.
JC's got fire.
I think this horse has heard of you.
And the rumors of JC and mules have spread far and wide, animal kind. So
Never killed any, I swear. It died in its sleep.
That is actually true, technically.
Horse.
Gonna need you to hold the torch a little more steady. I'm not your father. We're not working under a hood right now.
all right, medicine check. You get the knives in there, and they're heating up. They're getting very hot, very hot.
11.
11. You go up with the knives. The horse kicks its leg a little bit, and you hit one wound, and right beside the other one.
Can I attempt a
branded it.
sleight of hand check to quickly bring both daggers to the one I missed?
Sure, yeah. That little dice likes to wander around, eh?
In math skills, not 13.
13's enough. It takes you a while, all told, getting the reins on and getting the blood or the wounds staunched and cauterized. So it takes you guys about an hour and a half.
You said it was like branding the horse.
So then I will put that on as soon as I know they're done. My nail.
Okay. All right. So now you can see through the horse's eyes. Does it happen whenever you want?
I see through my totem, which would be my nail.
Ah.
And as long as I enter the trance, I can... So it says here, remote viewing. If you are within 10 miles of the token, you can enter a trance as an action. The trance lasts for 1 minute, but it ends early if you dismiss it. No action required. Or are incapacitated. During the trance, you can see and hear the token from the token as if you were located where it is. While you are using your senses at the token's location, you are blinded and deafened in regard to your own surroundings. When the trance ends, the token is harmlessly destroyed.
The hearing's that's a nice touch to be able to.
Yeah. So you can only use it once for a minute. All right. Yeah, so the horse squeals a little bit, kicks its leg, hops up and down, kind of spinning itself around, staring at the two of you, looking for whatever creature it was that injured it. It has no idea that you guys actually did it. And stomps its feet a little bit and then kind of canters off about 10, 20 feet away from you guys and then just slowly calms down.
Hopefully that doesn't get infected, because if it does, we burnt it for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, it's a sacrificial horse, so...
To you, they're all sacrificial horses, so...
So they're done, so we're going to smack it on the ass and let it run?
If that's what you want. You did just spend 30 minutes putting reins on it, though.
That's true.
If we're going to send it through and I'll see what's in the place of the place and see there's dead people there walking around, might as well send the horse through as opposed to us.
That's true. If we're bringing the horse with us, it's most likely going to suffer horrible death overnight anyways.
So why did we heal this poor thing? If we're just going to send it to get eaten? That makes no sense.
Makes me feel better. I did my due diligence. I tried.
I give it a pat. I say, sugar, let me see through you. And I smack it on the ass and I'll let it run.
All right.
And then I will fence it. I need your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I will grab on the fence's shoulder and I will enter my trance.
All right. So the horse starts to canter kind of down the path. I'm going to need you to roll an animal handling to try and get it to go where you want it to go.
That'll be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So it runs down the path. Due to it being a riding horse, it's learned long ago to stay on the path. So that's kind of what it does. It's on a path, so it just rides down it. Eventually, coming to Old Owl Well, about...
I keep thinking that's what it's called. I keep just never remember it.
On the tip of your tongue, right?
It's about 40 seconds later it gets there. And it's moving at a fairly decent pace.
And what do I see?
You see stuff. Oh, fuck, I'm breaking this shit. You see, as the horse comes running up, which I don't know where, there it is. Running up the path, you see a large kind of rocky outcropping, on top of which you can see the ruined walls of what looks like was once a watchtower. As the horse continues running along the path, upwards, coming around the corner, you see more of the ruined walls. It's essentially just a ruin except for the well in the middle. You can see the well in the middle. It looks quite nice. The rock and the mortar in it looks like it's almost brand new.
Now
Nothing's happened to it.
I've got one question. Do I see dead people?
Roll a perception check.
That'll be 18.
18 is pretty good.
You see all the dead.
I see dead people.
I'm just lying on the ground dead.
Yeah, just do it.
While this is all happening and you are describing it, I'm saying it out loud to the group while I hold on to Fence's shoulder.
Just super loud because you're blind and deaf on this side.
I see a path!
Okay.
I see ruin!
The zombies, they're not even looking at the horse.
What is that?
Who the fuck is yelling over there?
Yeah, so you see the ruined watchtower. Walls are essentially only like a couple of feet tall. Wandering in amongst these ruins are, you can see 4, looks like zombies.
I see 4 dead people.
Wandering around. As the horse continues along the path, you have about 10 seconds of vision left. And it runs up the path here. And I know that this map is very dark, but it is still daytime. You see what looks like a burial mound, on top of which there are these standing stones sticking up, and in the center of which there is a raised platform with a skeleton sitting on, like a throne almost, with a giant jeweled greatsword across its lap. Wisps of white light kind of circling around it, and the chamber door leading underneath the mound is ajar, and a almost sickly green light emanates from it. And then your vision
And I'll
snaps
relay all that back to the group as I wake up from my trance. Thank you, Fancy. I appreciate your shoulder.
No worries. So you said there's dead people?
Yeah, there's 4 dead people right up on the top of that hill.
So how are they killed?
By our hands.
Well, no,
Let's
they're
eliminate
walking around, dead people.
Like zombies.
Yes,
Oh.
still dead. They're the walking dead. I don't know if there's a Glen in there, but I'm sure there is.
Now it's raised a bit.
Well, I think we found our quarry, so are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Should
Karl, I know you're ready all the time.
sneak up on these guys?
Let's do it.
Or do we just go in there guns a-blazing? Whatever guns are.
I say we...
Revolvers blazing. Pistols blazing.
Torches blazing.
Torches blazing.
You're still carrying your torch.
Here we go!
Well,
So what's the thought?
the element of surprise, I don't know. There's a cliff there. We can maybe sneak around the path, but they didn't attack the horse, so they're kind of just in their own world right now. As long as we're not, screaming, shouting, yelling, I'm sure.
So
we
we're
can-
there. I mean, I think I can climb that cliff and get in behind them.
All right, why don't you climb up and the 3 of us will go around.
Me and JC can do the cliff thing.
You climb it too, Jason.
I'm not
What
bad
was that?
climbing. No.
What? Just don't jump on any animals.
I don't see any nearby. So I think we'll be okay.
Well, all right, you guys go around and Karl and I'll go up top.
You guys are gonna stealthily try and climb?
Yes.
Yes.
And we will, you want to go stealth?
Yeah. Stealth into... Can we see the zombies yet?
From where you are, being on the low ground, you can see the edge of the walls, the crumbled walls, and occasionally some type of movement up there.
Cool. Perfect. Yes. Let's...
Sneakily sneak.
What'd you get, Amara?
I got a big 4.
Big 4.
Yeah.
15.
Amara's ass cheeks are just doing this when she walks.
I'm so sorry, Adam.
Yeah, that's a visual.
I know we've all seen those Instagram pictures, those videos of women with those big old booties.
It's a clapping. Clapping. Amara likes to blame that on why she's not very stealthy, but it's actually just that the trail is shit at this point, and there's a lot of broken branches and whatnot. She has to step over and jump over, which is making all the jiggly bits jiggle.
Jiggly bit stuff.
She
It
kind
happens, and it's raining. I'm all like covered in water too. It's, flash dance. It should be in a chair going like this.
just jumping in puddles.
Calm your jigglies, woman.
I can't control them. Minds of their own.
And you too, Karl. You're having a hard time stealthing as well. The amount of water and puddles and branches that have blown through from the storms is just causing
Our
too much
friends
noise.
are doing a better job than we are.
Our booties are getting wet.
10.
JC with the 10.
18.
Oh. Well, that's better.
We should have let them fucking go over.
Zombies don't have a very high passive perception. So
They don't.
You guys have that. They'll notice a 4.
Just hanging out doing
They're just mesmerized.
zombie stuff.
That's all right. If we draw their attention over to us, then those two can.
And what did you roll, JC?
10.
10. All right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun! I can't wait to try some new shit.
Now, JC and Fancy, you guys both have climbing speed?
The athlete.
You both have athlete?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so getting up to the rock wall, it's very rough and broken apart, easy to find handholds and footholds. So you guys know you'll be able to climb that no problem. It's about 30-ish feet up from where you are right now. Amara and Karl are coming up the path. The rock wall, as you kind of wind your way around the cliff, it starts to get lower and lower as you climb up the path, and you're about, say, 10 feet of cliff left to your right before it's going to level out and you're going to be at the same height as the well.
First.
Because I know what's coming, I will cast my mage armor.
Okay.
Which is, I don't need a spell slot to do that. Just boop-a-doo-boop.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. I just, a boop-a-doo-boo. What's that?
Okay, so we'll start with JC and Fancy. You guys climb the rock face and you get up. And you're kind of right at where your fingers grab onto the level ground yet, and you peek your heads up and you can see kind of bushes and scraggly trees and whatnot kind of spread out all over the place, and then there's tumbled down rock walls that make a perimeter around the well. You can see the well. The well does look, for some reason, quite nice. Like, the rock looks good, the mortar's good, but the walls around it have all deteriorated with age. Then you see the shambling footsteps of undead as they walk by. The occasional groan as they're kind of moving through their routine, whatever that may be. You spot about 4 of them.
Are they consistently, like,
Yes.
walking the same path kind of thing?
Yeah, just staying right around the well. Almost like
They're protecting something.
coming to a breach in the wall and walking out about 5, maybe 10 feet, and then turning around and coming back.
Or they're protecting it, or they're enslaved to it or something that they can't leave it.
That's a good observation.
Forward. Talking about
What's going on?
All right. Amara and Karl. You come up to ground where you can now, walking along the path, look to your right, and you can see the walls of the tower, and the well in behind, as well as the 4 zombies that are walking around. As they shamble to and fro.
Oh, so we can see them now. Mm-hmm. I can see number 2. Mom, I'm sorry, but I have sudden urges. I must kill zombies. I will start approaching the zombie.
Alright, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
This takes this away.
First coin used.
Don't be worse than... Oh, okay, cool. That was worth it for once. Usually it ends up like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, fuck you.
Where the fuck is my shit? Probably that what I just drove over. Sorry.
Here comes the flood!
And this is where we plug our sponsors, like Ginger Ale. Thank you, Canada.
Thank you, Canada Dry. You are the bomb.
Today's episode brought to you by pizza. Pizza, yummy.
Like it was sitting right here.
I'll just suspiciously die.
When you're hungry, order pizza. Yummy.
Delicious.
Helps we have a pizza shop on like every corner. Pizza.
When you're thirsty, have some Coca-Cola.
Alright.
Delicious cola.
Initiatives. Karl.
22.
Ooh, nice.
Did work out for you.
Yeah.
Fancy.
12. It was 10 before.
Ooh. So I got
You got a 10? Or a 10?
Yeah.
Amara?
A 16, honey.
Okay. Karl, top of the round. Followed by Amara.
How high are these, Mr. Dean?
Those are about 5 feet. Yeah. So the walls have crumbled down. There's only about 5 feet left of them in certain spots. A lot of gaps in between, though.
May I borrow your stick?
I don't know. What you can do with it.
All right. You ready to have some fun?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Top of the round is Karl. As you're walking towards them, you have initiative.
5. Are they all actually facing the other direction?
Oh, pardon me.
Whoa. Right now,
It was
yes,
right there.
they are. None of them are looking in your direction.
Okay. I will attempt to quietly approach number 2. No. State of mind Karl's in. Karl's just going to walk up to number 2. Fucking stab it.
This literally sounded like what I just did.
So 30 feet up.
Shit just got real.
She just got real.
Shit just got real.
With the hobgoblin sword in both hands, I attempt to pierce number 2 in the lower back. Do I have advantage for being sneaky? Or did he
With
notice
your
my
roll,
approach?
yes, you do.
20 to hit. Dirty 20. That's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Right. So, hope I get to do new things. Okay, so I have 2 of them now. So we are 10, 15, 18 damage. And I have a sudden urge to reach out towards
So it is bloodied now.
that number 1, whichever that one is.
Alright, so you reach out to that
I
zombie.
reach out towards him and do spirit fingers for some reason. And he takes 4 damage.
Spirit fingers.
Just
What are spirit fingers?
spirit fingers are now
Playing with the balls.
whales
Cupping the
from the
balls.
grave. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 1d6 necrotic damage as whales from the grave erupt in its mind.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, so as you feel this urge to reach out, and you do, you see the flesh on this zombie kind of wither, and a few chunks of it fall off to the ground and kind of just immediately turn to dust. Cool. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Good turn. Amara. You see Karl go running in, and you see him gesture at this zombie far away from him, and you see part of it fall off and turn to dust.
Well, that is one hell of a parlor trick. My turn. I will move up about 15 feet. 15. And then I feel my arm and my neck itches a little bit, starts to glow, and as it does, I throw out my hands, and a thorn whips erupt like Spider-Man out of my hands and wrap around the zombie number 2, around his head, and I will attempt to sever its head from its body.
All right.
That'll be a 14.
To hit?
Yes.
That hits.
All right. That'll be a 1d6 of damage. All right. That'll be 5 damage.
All right. It's still up, but it's looking pretty rough. Close to dying. Dying the true death, that is. Anything else happen with your thorn whip?
Yes. It takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. So it'll move 10 feet toward you.
Unfortunately, there is a character in the way. Roll me a dex save, Karl, as the zombie gets hit with this whip from behind you and then starts getting yanked towards you.
Ooh.
You have to try and dodge out of the way.
That's a saving throw. 12.
12 just misses. It's going for a 13. So you take
Karl.
1 point of damage.
And then in my turn, I'll move 10 feet back.
Okay. Yeah. As this rotting, greasy, smelly body slams into you and knocks you back 5 feet, you take 1 point of damage.
How dare you! You filthy being.
Filthy being. Zombie 1.
What the fuck is going on behind me?
Are you coming too?
That's movement and dash. The zombie kind of quickly stumbles up towards you guys.
It's a runner.
This one's going to turn around. Take a swipe at you, Karl. That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 low.
Slams into you. And Fancy.
As Fancy and JC are peeking up over.
Yes. You see Karl come up and start fighting, and Amara behind him casting spells.
JC, on the count of 3, we'll go. Ready? 1, and Fancy fucking Where'd you learn how to count?
Fucking homeschooled? What the fuck? Yeah, homeschool.
Going for the closest one, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright.
JC's sitting there, maybe. I don't know how to count. That is a... Come on, where? That's a 12 hits.
12 hits, yeah.
Oh, hits his quarterstaff. For 5 points of damage.
Alright, yeah, you wind up with your quarterstaff, and you whack into this thing, expecting, like, when you hit something, like, they usually, like, fall back a little bit, because it's painful, and just whack, and it doesn't even move, just brrr. Brrr.
He'll use his bonus action to hi-ya! Give him a kick.
Alright,
For 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Where am I here?
You're in a room playing D&D.
5 points of damage.
Alright, yeah, and you wind up and you kick it, and again, it's weird fighting the undead. Like, they just don't react the same way that something that's living does. It kind of throws you off a little bit, but...
Pardon me.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do?
That is it.
Alright. So, seeing you run up and start attacking the zombie that you did fancy, the zombie that's close by is going to go up and take a swing at you. That is a 21 to hit for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. He slams into you. And JC. You see Fancy run up, a couple attacks on the one zombie, and then gets this heavy blow that just smacks into him from the other one.
Well, I'll get up. I'll run over to the log to the side there and jump off of it and just give a Superman punch to the zombie there.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then for all the wrestling fans out there, JC says, acknowledge me.
Oh, nice for 11.
11 points of damage on a punch.
Yeah, unarmed fighting.
Yeah. Oh, a D6 plus 3. So you could only do 9.
Oh shit. Because if I'm unarmed, it's an...
Oh, you have is it D8? It did say D6 down here. 1D6. Oh, and then
One is
1D8.
armed, one's unarmed. Oh,
They're both melee.
armed. And why does it say fight? Unarmed, fighting, armed? Because I thought if I may have to
Armed strikes can deal bludgeoning damage. You get a 1d6 plus 3 on a hit. If you aren't wielding any weapons or shield when you make the attack, roll a d6 becomes a d8. Okay, so if you aren't wearing any weapons or shield, then it's a d8. Which you're not. So, yeah. Yeah, that holds. So 11 points damage.
Nice.
Fucking crush it! The
Yeah.
side of the head.
Yeah, so Fancy, you being a monk, you see this human JC come up and he fucking slams this fucking zombie. You hear bones crunch and it kind of falls back. Its arm is hanging off of it barely. And it looks pretty close to dying.
Nancy just looks up at GC.
Now that's a man crush.
And then,
Do we just become
as a
best
bonus
friends?
action, I'm
Yeah.
going to
Practice
do
karate.
my other unarmed strike
Alright.
for a dirty 20.
That hits.
And for 4 damage.
Right. Are your bonus actions included in that as well for your, or is it a D4?
D4.
D4.
Yep.
4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah.
Right, that's enough to take it down, but
Oh, zombie stuff.
zombies have
Great.
undead fortitude. So it has to beat a 9 on a Constitution saving throw. It has a +3 on it. So you hit it, and it looks like it's going to die, and then it just kind of falls, comes right back up.
You like that? What?
At
Yeah, bit. Oh,
1 hit point.
that's how it's done. No.
Right. It's its turn now. It's pretty beaten up and mad. It's going to take a swing at Fancy here. That is a dirty 20 to hit. Oof, for another 7 points of damage. I'm sorry.
Gross.
Max damage for both those hits on you, Fancy.
Gross.
Fancy gonna die. Fancy gonna die.
Top of the round, Karl.
Healing potion.
Well, I might as well do that. We'll just swing again at the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's just everywhere, eh?
16 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage.
That's enough. 6 plus 5. It has to beat a DC of 11. It does. Comes back with 1 hit point. So again, yeah, you stab into it, and you know you hit whatever vital organs an undead has, and you feel it's falling down, but then its eyes kind of spark up again, and it grabs your arm before you're just able to pull your arm out of its grasp.
Can they continuously keep doing that or no?
Yeah. Amara.
I still got bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to decide. Can I trust you, Amara?
Well, I would hope so.
Okay. I will use my bonus action
Probably shouldn't say I wouldn't.
I don't know. I can't.
I
use
wink
my
at him.
bonus action.
Keep my
for that.
fingers crossed on my back. Oh, Fancy, it sounds like... Karl, it sounds like you're turning into a zombie.
How high is that well? Yeah.
Well, as well, it's about 5 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like kind of like a wooden step that goes around it for people who want to draw water from it.
Okay. I will use bonus action to use cunning action to disengage, and then I will back up beside Amara to her left. That'll work. That's perfect. Or yeah. And that my turn there.
All right. It's Karl's turn. Amara.
I won't do that yet. I will,
That's right. I was like, could bet it a little bit. I know he's only got 1 HP.
I will, Eldritch Blast number 1.
Okay. Do it.
That
Do
is
it
a
now.
dirty 20.
Who is now last? Blast him to the chopper.
I'll Eldritch Blast you.
Governor.
That sounds better, I think.
Come in my gym.
7 points of damage.
Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Yeah, your Eldritch Blast shoots out, hits the zombie, rips off a whole bunch of skin and stuff, but it doesn't seem too worried about it. Anything else you want to do?
No, but I think I'm gonna say out loud in a bit of a yelly poo so all my friends can hear. I think we're gonna need some fire, gentlemen.
JC, JC, get the torch.
The zombie's gonna come up beside you, Karl.
Go,
take a
go.
swing. That is a 10 to hit.
No.
You just see this slimy hand clubbing at you, and you just easily dodge out of the way. Out of the well comes another zombie.
No.
Just comes crawling up, falls over top of it onto the ground, and stands up, starts walking towards these guys.
Comes right through the TV
Towards
set.
Karl and Amara.
This is not the channel I left the TV on.
The zombie that Karl almost dispatched is going to go up to Amara, take a swing with a 14 to hit. For 3 points of damage. And Fancy, your turn.
Fancy will attack number 3, I guess.
Okay.
He's gonna spend a key point and use Ignition Streak.
Ooh.
Check this out, JC. As he clasps his hands together, boom, you see this fire shoot from his hands. He's got a hit though. Come on, baby. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
And he takes... Fuck off.
I know, every attack, minimum damage.
5 points.
And then every done not done to you is maximum damage.
5 points of fire damage. Though.
5 points of fire.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah. You feel Amara's onto something, but it's not fire that you need. It's a different type of damage.
Damn it.
And he rolled a nat 20 on his con save, and he bounces back.
Feeling better than...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him max hit points.
I'm on fire.
he speaks English now.
Woo! Bonus action, he will kick at us for a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Oh, for 7 points of damage this time.
Oh my god.
Just keeps bouncing back up.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say how many times they can use it. Just if damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, they can make a con save. There's a couple of things that negate it, but I won't tell you guys because you don't know.
I'm actually an expert in zombie knowledge, so you need to share it with me.
Just found him when you need him.
Anyone who's taken Arcana as a skill, you could roll.
That's if I got the little white dog,
Nope.
right?
Yeah. The little black dot, or whatever it is.
I have it.
Yeah?
It's not high bonus, but it's there.
It's proficiency.
My deception is high enough. Can I lie about being trained in Arcana?
It's a 17.
17, yes. Going back to the information you've learned from your patron regarding different monsters and what they're weak to, you recall that zombies, if it's a very good hit, i.e. a critical hit, it'll negate it, or radiant damage.
I say if you hit it real fucking hard, it'll be alright, but other than that, we're gonna need radiant damage. My mistake, I thought it was fire, but it's radiant. Anyone here blessed by the gods?
Cleric?
Yeah.
Well, fuck with shit, he ain't here.
Alright.
I got a pretty cool idea, but I don't know how.
Whose turn is it now? It just ended
It's
yours?
just me, yeah.
Yeah. You haven't decided what you're going to do with your bonus action yet, though.
Well, I bonus action kicked him.
Oh, yeah. And then he popped up again with 1 hit point. Alright. Another zombie comes out of the well.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Can't reach, so he's going to dash. He's used the movement to get out. 5, 10. That's that. Zombie number 4. Take a swing at Fancy. You're the only one he can reach. That is a 6 to hit.
Not this time.
This time you're ready and you dodge out of the way as he attacks you. JC.
What about 4?
That was 4.
Oh, okay.
You see another zombie coming around the rock wall there towards you guys.
Well, then I see him.
How come we changed?
Actually, yeah, he'd be back there. Difficult terrain in here for them.
What I'm gonna do is run up on the log beside the dude that's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is there enough room to get to number 4 where I can tackle him and do a grapple?
You want to tackle number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
So it's just an attack roll. And if it succeeds, then you've grappled him.
17.
Yeah, so you run up and you grab the zombie. The zombie can no longer move, but it's turning around, getting ready to flail on you the next time it can.
Okay.
And you have a zombie that's essentially on fire beside you as well.
Okay, so both restrained until the grapple ends. Sorry, no, there's something to get with it. So I think you have to make a save on it, right?
Oh, it does say when you attack and it hits, there's a contested strength athletics check. Zombies don't have much athletics or much strength, so let's roll it off. That is a 17 total. They have a +1.
Need to beat.
Yeah.
So I guess then he's not grappled.
No.
That sucks.
Well, you have to roll an athletics check too. It's contested, so. No. You try and do things by the rules.
Yeah. I guess then as a bonus action, then I'm just gonna do another unarmed strike.
On the guy on fire or number 4?
Number 4. The one that got out of my grasp.
Okay.
For 10.
10 hits.
Okay. For 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah, it's like the zombie doesn't even try and get out of the way. He's just like, yeah, okay. Guess we're doing this. Zombie number 3. Since we're going on with him being on fire, I'm going to want you to roll a d6 for fire damage for him. From your attack. 6. So now he has to beat a DC of 11. And he fails!
Oh!
Woof! He's out. The zombie
So
in front of you falls to the ground, consumed by the flames. Alright. Out of the well.
what?
Another one.
Another one.
Odds, it's going to come on this side. Evens, it's going to go on that side. Odds. Just what you guys needed.
I think I was running and jump off the cliff.
They are dumb. It can't get through there. He's going to use his action to dash 5, 10, around that way to get at JC. Top of the round, Karl.
Target's within 5 feet of it. Okay, cool. Do I have advantage against number 2?
No.
No. Ooh, actually, I guess I should deal with the one that's all up in my business. I will swing at him.
Number 1?
Yeah.
So,
18.
Dice
That
hit.
It just, yeah.
It just rolls and rolls and rolls, yeah.
8 damages.
Alright. It is bloodied. You stab into it, it just takes the hit. But you know you're slowly doing damage to it.
Oh shit, I should have attacked number 2. 5 feet. And then I will use a bonus action to disengage. Now I'm leaving Amara open. Fuck. I will actually... Amara, I trust you now. Do you trust me?
well, of course I do.
I'll reach my hand out.
I'll take your hand.
I will point there, and you will disappear into the earth in a gray mist and reappear there.
Well, that was fun.
I will end my turn.
Alright. Amara. Yes, you come out of the ground about 15 feet away from where you were.
And you smell of brimstone.
Oh,
Somebody just
you
like
stank.
whole matchbook.
Well, I've smelled worse. I will. I guess I will poison spray the one I see in front of me. And that is a con save of 14 for you, honey.
Does that do poison damage?
It does.
Going off your Arcana roll on zombies,
Then I would know that poison won't hurt her.
that they are immune to poison.
Well, alright then, I won't do that. Son of a bitch.
I just tossed you a bone.
I know.
Son of a bitch.
It's Amara talking, not me.
I would never.
Well, I guess I will just have to Eldritch Blast it.
Who are you going for?
You know what? I'll spin and do this one because I'm right behind him.
Sure.
I don't think that'll hit. That'll be an 11.
11 hits.
Well, alright then. That is 13 damage.
Alright, so it needs to roll a 15 or higher.
No. Die, you.
It fails.
Oh, thank God.
The zombie
Okay, cool.
goes down, hits the ground right in front of you, Karl, poof, and does not get up. Good job.
But now, and then I will turn back around.
Good. Alright, that's your turn.
No, I will, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will move
Right back.
back to Karl.
That worked. You
Well, that
took out
was
a zombie.
fun, Karl.
I can do that now, apparently.
As you guys are chatting with each other, the zombie swats you.
Hey! Trying to have a conversation here.
It's a 17 to hit. Carl.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Keep up these antics, zombies. We're gonna have to get romantic.
15. Just enough to get to you. Then the zombie's coming straight at you, Omar, and he's going to take a swat at you. That is a 17 to hit. 5 points of damage. Come on, guys, you're level 3. Do it up. It's only 7 zombies.
If they would just die
Wait till
when
the
we
ghouls
killed
get
them
here.
the first time. I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that.
All right, Fancy, it's your turn.
Fancy will hop up on that stone,
This one?
no other one, and fucking come down with his quarterstaff right on top of his melon, hopefully.
Nice.
22 to hit,
That hits.
Melon.
10 points of damage.
Nice.
And as he hits him in the back of the head as a bonus action, he will high kick him right in the crotch. For 22 to hit,
That hits.
for 6 points of damage.
Beyond bloodied at this point, but still kicking. So you used 5 feet of your movement there. If you want to continue moving, or
No, I'll stand my ground.
all right.
Just Bruce Lee's stuff.
This zombie's going to come up and try and swat at you. And I say, if you standing up on the wall, 5 feet up, I'm going to give you a +2 to your AC.
I'll take it.
Just because it's easier to dodge things when they're swinging at your feet, you can just kind of move out of the way. That is a 23 to hit.
Because you fell off.
Yeah, you fell.
He slipped again.
For 6 points of damage.
My ass kicked here.
I can't get him up.
Amara never
Slippery
said
wood.
That's what he said.
zombie number 4. Odds,
Mara's never dealt with that.
odds
Has she?
JC, evens
Never.
Fancy.
Even.
Even.
Go down, boys. I could be going down.
The dice gods want to punish you for some reason. That is a 17 to hit.
Do I still get a +2 to my AC?
Yeah.
That will not hit me then.
Oh, nice. Goes to swing at you, and you just bring your leg up just in time, and this greasy hand swipes right underneath you. Right, and JC.
Seeing Fancy take a few licks like that, I'm just, can't do that to my friend. And I'm just gonna try and beat the 4 right in the back of the head.
Flanking.
All right. Yeah, you're flanking, so you get advantage on the roll.
Thank God for that, bro. Thank God for that bird. 21.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
Nice.
Got 1 hit point left.
And then I'm gonna use that unarmed strike, my bonus action.
Okay.
Go!
Still with advantage.
That one.
That one? That's a miss.
You have a coin.
Good call.
Don't roll another nat 1.
Use your coin for a re-roll.
For 15.
Nice.
15 hits.
Use that one for 6 damage.
6. Has to roll an 8 or higher.
Come on. 7.
18.
Damn it.
So you club it, and a bit of its skull kind of breaks off, and you can see like brain matter and stuff, and it looks like it's gonna fall down, and then it just stops and rights itself. Right, number 6. Boop, 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 boop. Comes up behind you, JC, and he's gonna take a slam attack at you for a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And you take 7 points of damage. There are a lot of high damage with these guys lately.
They hit hard.
Fucking zombies.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if you guys had your cleric, but
Be a real great right now. He's off looking for fucking family members.
It's usually when someone dies is when this happens.
That's alright. We won't let him forget.
yeah, Damien died last time.
Fancy's on his way here. Fucking.
Family.
Looking at the ones around you, Karl, the one that you've been fighting, that you've engaged with the longest, this guy, he is much more damaged than the one that just came in and attacked Amara.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, but doesn't matter. I am going to swing at the one in front of Amara.
Okay.
Stab out at him. And I do not need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So I get my sneak attack.
Oh, nice. What's the name of that?
That I'm not sure. It's just a part of, I wonder if that's a part of Phantom. Oh, sweet.
Oh, never mind. Every rogue gets that when they're engaged with
that's
someone
just
else.
rogues?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't notice that for the longest time, so I wondered if that was level 3 shenanigans or...
Which last time, that's why you asked if you had had advantage on 2. You wouldn't have had advantage, but you still would have gotten your sneak attack.
Okay, so as long as... Well, see, that's why I was going to swing at number 2, but yeah, I ended up swinging at the guy behind me, and then went, oh, fuck, well, he's 5 feet from me, but not...
Yeah.
18... Well, 18 hits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I got this. Sneak attack. 5, 9, 11... 14 damage. Nice. And I will do Spirit Fingers behind me. And 4 damage to number Spirit Fingers.
Nice, yeah.
Number 5.
The one that's attacking Amara, number 5, he is bloodied now, and the other guy is closer to dying. Good turn.
I'll dumber the zombies. Can I use cunning action to hide and just hit the ground?
No. Isn't your cunning action part of the attack for your fingers? Or is it just all part of your attack?
Oh wait, do I need to use a bonus action? No, yeah, so Wails from the Grave, immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, I can just target such creature.
Nice. Very nice.
But I only get the 2 uses, so we've already been greedy with those. I can use... I will use a... No, I will end my turn. I don't know what I'm wasting.
All right.
Yeah.
Amara.
Well, Amara looks at the predicament we are all in and thinks to herself, I have something in my bag might help. And I pull out the funny red potion that I received, and as a bonus action, I will drink my potion of growth so I can get a little bigger, and maybe it will help on my attack.
Your ass is big enough.
I was going to say her chest and ass just gets bigger.
That's
the only thing in the butt. Look like a Barbie doll. So enlarged.
Me too, son. Me too.
Add it on here. No, I'm gonna have to look it up.
So what it does...
Cast the enlarge spell, right?
Yes. There it is.
Enlarge, reduce. So enlarge, the target's size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large. For example, if there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal an extra 1d4 of damage.
So Amara would be almost,
The size of
Almost.
an ogre.
almost 12 feet tall. Yeah.
What a woman.
And then I will, again, now my tattoos kind of on my neck that go down my back start to glow, and I get this primal savagery come over me, and my fingernails grow and enlarge beast-like, and my teeth kind of grow like almost like I'm changing into a werewolf, but I'm not. I'm still sexy Amara, just a green, fangy, long-fingered beast woman.
So the nail you ripped out, though, does that one grow?
Oh, it's grown. Yeah, it's already grown back. Shit. And I will.
It hurt a lot though, like a fucking really nasty hangnail.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
I
she was
will.
doing it. Ow.
I will attack.
So you used your bonus action to drink the potion. Mm-hmm. What spell are you using? Is it an
It's not a spell. It's my cantrip. It's one of my packed boons. It's one of my tattoos. I get 3.
It's a cantrip, and it's an.
It is. It is primal savagery.
Is it an action to cast, and then?
One action on self, and then I attack. It's
And you attack. Okay. Yeah.
You channel primal magic to cause your teeth and fingernails to sharpen. Ready to deliver corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. If you hit the target, it takes 1d10 acid damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So d20, then add your spell attack modifier. And remember to add a d4 damage.
That's what I was going to ask. So, because she's technically her claws did double.
Let's roll.
Oh, 9.
A 9?
9 plus.
9 hits.
What? All right. I thought I needed 10.
They have an AC of 8.
Oh, wait. Did I get advantage too, didn't I? On attack rolls? Being enlarged?
No.
Okay. Just a d4. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is shit. 5 damage.
It's with the d4 and everything?
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 1 on my d10. You know what?
Coin.
Can I on damage?
No, it's d20.
Just on d20.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
How
no
would you
advantage or
think
anything,
it's
just an
for
extra
barbarian?
d4.
Okay.
So
Oh, I
5
rolled a
damage
3.
5.
Use this
on number
I rolled
5.
12.
Alright. You did something. You claw into the zombie, bits of flesh kind of fly off, but it's still up. Alright. Number 1, I'm going to attack you, Karl. That is a 6 to hit.
No. Sweet.
Yes, you dodge out of the way of that one.
I was waiting for the team on the end of that 6.
16 to hit. Number 5 is going to attack you, Amara. That is a nat 20
Oh,
Yeah, well, I would think that hits.
for 9 points of damage.
no. Ooh.
And Fancy, your turn.
Fancy will quarterstaff that one in front of him.
Okay.
Back of the head, hopefully. 11 to hit.
That hits.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. So he has to roll a 14 or higher.
Nice.
Nope.
Nice.
Yes.
You club him, his head splits open, and he falls to the ground. not to rise again.
And it is a bonus action to take a potion.
Yes.
He will up his greater healing potion. What is it? It's 8.
You got a greater healing?
I have it in my tastes suspiciously like.
Or should it just be a regular?
Just a regular? What's a regular?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2? Okay, I got 2. 6. 8.
8 hit points back.
What? I needed it. Fuck.
Yeah, because you took like 2 7s in a row or something stupid.
Every hit's been max damage on poor Fancy.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are.
And that's it for me.
All right. Number 7's going to take an attack at you. Remember, you have a +2 to your AC.
Yes.
That is a 7 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, he swings at you. You easily dodge out of the way of this one. Maybe the health from the potion is helping you put a little bit more, energy in your step. And JC.
After taking a shot from that zombie behind me, I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to wail him in the face.
Lay into him.
Yep. For 13.
How do you
13 hits.
How do you get rid of this?
8 points of damage.
Nice.
And then we're going to again do the unarmed
Okay.
for 24.
That hits.
For 6 points of damage.
6.
Yep.
All right, it is bloodied. Yeah, you just go to town on this zombie. Boom! Boom! And it kind of stumbles back from you. Its face is all bent in and a bit of rib has popped out in a different spot. You did a fair amount of damage to this creature in one round.
That's how we do.
Now it's its turn. It leans back and swipes at you with his arm. Slam attack for a 17 to hit.
Yep.
For 4 points of damage. And Karl, you're standing beside a giant, scary-looking Amara.
How you feeling?
Well, I feel just fine, sugar.
Alright. That's all I need to know. Benefit of the doubt. I will swing at 5.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, wow. If they have an 8. 13.
That hits.
Gotta get out of here. I get sneak attack. Gross. 10 damage. 13 damage. 13 damages.
That's enough. Plus 5 is an 18, minus 3. It needs a 15 or higher to survive.
Fall.
Does not. Yes. It falls down to the ground, dead.
Oh, that's good. And we are going to force him to move. I will disengage and step forward once. I will not disengage because I do not need to lead. I will step forward 1 square. No. Amara could tell me in a deep voice that.
You've already moved. Sorry.
Okay.
Unless DM says we can attack on angles.
Yes. Yeah, we are doing angle attacks.
I was
fine,
just hoping
honey.
he was dumb enough to step forward.
Oh, yeah? Towards Amara?
Yeah, and then we both just be right there.
Yeah.
That is it. I will end my turn. Yes.
Alright. Amara.
Well, Amara sees that, and Amara's gonna flank the sumbitch 20 feet. And while still in my primal savagery rage, I will attack.
Okay.
Do I get flanking?
Well, you are not a warrior. You're not a melee class.
Yeah.
You're a half and half, though.
We could argue right now she's in melee form.
She is, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
It's a good argument. They're not hard to hit, though.
No, definitely not.
But a nat 20 would be nice.
Sadly, no. Yeah. But it's a 15 and a 16 with my +6, so
It's a hit.
it's a hit no matter what. And let's hopefully get better than 5 damage,
Yes.
which I do. 10.
10 damage. That's just enough. So 15 minus 3 is 12, so it needs a 12 or higher to survive. You claw into the zombie and it starts to fall. It falls and the light leaves its eyes and it hits the ground. Does not move again.
And I say, you're not the only one that's savage, sugar. So I rip into it. Sugar.
Sugar. His rotten guts are flying everywhere. Bit of like black ichor sprays up your face. Fancy.
I'm up. Fancy will whip around his quarterstaff and attack number 7. What do I need to hit? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit 8. Roll an 8.
Was that a 2?
Is it 2 plus 6?
Plus 6?
Yeah.
So you can only miss on a nat 1. That's awesome.
And I was so close to that nat 20, that's why I was like, you fucker.
Roll, you piece of shit.
Okay, fucking 5 points of damage.
Of course, right? Of course.
And then he will do a roundhouse kick to his face.
Okay.
Yeah, for 18 for 7 points of damage.
Or it's just punching.
Alright.
I know.
Just drop the stick.
It's easier.
You want to stay up? where
Yeah,
you
no,
were?
I'm staying up there. If I'm getting +2 to my AC fucking rates, I'm staying up there.
It's only because you're fighting zombies. Don't think this will happen all the time.
No.
That's
I'm
fair.
fine.
So they'd just be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
The zombie's going to try and swat at you as you're up there. That is a 18 to hit.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, this time again, you jump over top of its flailing arms as they come at you. JC.
I'm gonna use the well, and I'm gonna step off the well, and then I'm just again gonna strike as hard as I can in
Fucking
his
right.
face
The punch.
for 21.
That hits.
Punish you.
40, for 5, and then I'm gonna use a key point and use Fury Blows.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. You have key points down.
And just D4. So do I have to roll another attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
for each of those attacks.
Okay.
So you get 2, right?
Yeah. For 16 for that one.
That hits.
For 5 more damage.
Nice.
And then a 17 for that. For
Nice.
6 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, you beat the fuck out of this guy. And it needs to roll an 8 or higher to survive.
Damn it.
And that's what he said. He pops back up with full hit points.
What? Didn't even phase me. Just stood there and took it.
Yeah.
Ate it.
You actually gave him hit points. You made him healthier.
This is a boss zombie.
Color starts coming back to him. He's a lost villager.
You've actually, yeah, you brought him back to life. Punched him in the heart so many times. You used to have a heart murmur too. You've completely cured that.
Yeah.
Well, can I still use
You're
a
a
bonus
miracle
action?
worker.
Oh, no, that is my
That was
bonus
the
action.
bonus,
The key.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
All right. So it's its turn now. It looks at you, the smirk on its face that you kind of punched into its face.
You smiling?
That is an 11 to hit.
No.
Yeah, this time you dodge out of the way. All right, top of the round, Karl. You have surrounded by bodies around you.
Oh yeah. We'll turn around and just point at the back of that zombie. How many? Do I need to dash to get there?
You want to stabby stab or?
Yeah. He's about 35 feet away.
Oh, I guess I don't. I will.
20.
You will stop there.
Yeah, 30 feet would get you there.
Oh, 30 feet? Okay, fuck, I will stab him in the back. Step there.
With advantage. Mr. Rogue.
Oh, I guess I could roll.
Oh, that's 20.
Might happen. No. But 19, 20 something.
Oh, that hits.
And flanking. Nice. 14, 17 damage.
Wow. Plus 5 is a 22, so he needs to roll a 19 or higher.
Die.
16.
Oh, man.
He dies.
That was close. As if he fucking almost.
Thanks, Karl. That guy wasn't going down.
Oh, I gotcha.
You notice JC will roll a perception check, actually.
I don't notice anything.
No, I don't. I just it's close to 20.
Attack.
Still have your bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna duck and hide.
I could use face step, but that's a waste. And then I'm completely out of.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep that on the back burner. I'll end my turn then.
Right.
Was that 30 feet or 25 feet?
That was 30.
That was 30. So if I use my bonus action to dash but don't have a movement, I can't do anything with that dash, correct?
No.
No?
You can just move.
Yeah, right. Oh, so I could
If you
use...
choose not to move, then you just don't move.
So I could use my bonus... Because I moved, I could now use my bonus action to dash and move another 30 feet?
Yeah, you use your bonus action to dash, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to use bonus action to dash and then you use your movement to move that double.
Oh, no.
Okay,
You
I
can
will
mix
use
and match.
a bonus action to dash, and we'll go as close to number 7 as I can.
5, 10, 15,
And I'm feeling good about
25.
myself, so we'll give JC a little swat on the tin can ass as I'm walking by.
Hello.
Little slappy, make daddy happy. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Amara. Karl's having a good time. Good time.
All these zombies fall.
Does Amara's speed increase at all now that she's almost 12 feet tall?
It doesn't say that. But I feel that it should.
Almost like the Ant-Man theory where she's not used
At least
to
like half.
the weight.
Oh, that makes her 15 or so.
Your decision is dear.
Yeah. I'm going to say you get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Well, all right then.
Makes sense.
Never thought about it. You have advantage on strength checks, but it doesn't really give you more strength. I'll say at that size, if you got more strength, she could just throw. We could do fastball specials all day, every day. Just be throwing fancy at people.
40. I'll move right there.
All right. That's your turn.
I don't think I can dash, can I? Bonus action.
No, not as a bonus action. As your action, you can dash.
Yeah, as I'm not one of them.
Okay. So the
I'm not one of them
allows-
fancy rogues.
Or Rogus. Friendly neighborhood Rogu.
You know what? Can I see, or is
The zombie, he's got like 3/4 cover. As he's sitting there trying to hit Fancy, you can see his head and some of his arm and stuff as he's swatting at him.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna. My other side of my tattoos that are enlarged now start to glow, and all of a sudden I will toll the dead. So there's an ominous kind of
That's a wisdom save.
rings out. It is a wisdom of 14.
19 on the die, but they have a -2, so 17.
Fuck crazy. It sucks ass, but fucking crazy.
My sight was off. I need better sight line in order to make it work.
Yeah, you hit Fancy, roll damage. No.
If Fancy would have found those glasses. But.
So I'll just end my turn there.
Alright. Fancy.
Fancy will smash him with his quarterstaff.
8.
10.
Again.
That is.
Five points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Kick him in the face. For 7. Oh, for 8 points of damage.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. It's pretty much on death's door. You slam into him a couple of times and you see just bits of bone sticking out and black kind of ichor dripping down its body.
Punching its head.
It's disgusting. It's got like one eye that's kind of bulging out of its head right now. Alright. And it's its turn. So odds, Fancy, evens, Karl. Evens. Karl.
Let's get it on.
Zombie turns around and swings at you for a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And 4 points of damage. JC, your turn.
Oh, I kind of want to jump off Fancy, but
Not a mule! Not a mule! Good
Now one breaks his back.
Oh, God.
well,
Do it!
yeah, I'm, because is there room around Fancy, or is he kind of in my way?
For what?
Like, if I were to give him
You
the
could go
people's
that way.
I want to give him the people's elbow.
So you wanna...
I don't know if I. Yeah,
Alright, yeah, you got movement.
sweet. 13.
13 hits. So you go flying off of there with an elbow coming down.
For 10 damage.
That's enough. So 12 or higher it needs. 12 or higher.
Oh,
Nope.
finish him.
And with that, the last of the zombies falls to the ground.
Because we didn't do this when I enlarged, I will roll a d4 to see how long I am almost 12 feet tall.
Alright.
1 hour.
1 hour. Alright. Yeah, you a big bitch for an hour.
That's a big bitch.
That's a big bitch.
What does he say in the courtroom? Calls her a Yeti or something.
Alright.
Well, now,
And-
that was fun, everyone.
Before my turn ends, you can use a bonus action. Use second wind and do a d10 of healing.
Sure.
That's a good call at the end, yeah. Just say if we don't
D10
mind,
with me, so I'm just
take a
gonna
short
do quick.
rest so I can get some health dying.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you want. Surrounded by zombie stink.
Never felt so good.
Farts.
eliminated.
With my
As they're sitting there and their
just
bodies are
methane.
settling, yeah, you just hear.
It seems they are losing control.
Don't mind the short rest.
Now, with my giant eyes, can I investigate these bodies?
Sure.
See if there's any loot.
You're looking with your eyes. Looking with your eyes.
Nice.
Never.
12.
Let's see here.
It's plus con? Plus con. Don't tell me that. I don't think I want that.
With a 12, you find 35 silver in total off of all the zombies, and 20 electrum pieces.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
that's all.
Plus 2. Yes, that's
Just some coin in their pockets.
I will give everybody 2 electrum. And 3 silver. I think. Give me a second. Get up my
Abacus?
fictional calculator.
How many left?
Yeah, 3 words.
You said 2.
2 electrum. Possibly 3 silver.
I'll give everybody 4 silver.
So electrons like kind of in between.
Nobody checked with
Why
me, so
did-
nobody knows exactly how much I
Something
got.
in between
I
gold and silver.
believe it's from a
Was it
campaign
from
setting
the
or something.
space one, maybe?
Could be, or it could be from Eberron. It's Dwarven coin.
Shit, now that you meant, I think it says something about Electrum in the Orcs of Eberron.
Yeah.
Which is, I wonder if it is from, or maybe it's the Warforge where they talk about it. Something about some being made of the same material. I can't remember. Somebody will correct me. This guy's talking bullshit.
I give everybody 3 electrum. I give everybody 3 electrum. So you get
He doesn't even know what fucking books are.
More.
I'll have Fancy, Amara, and JC roll perception checks, though.
They have to roll because my passive is so high, or
They're looking at you.
oh,
Sorry, perception?
Yeah.
oh my god.
That one.
After what?
You were.
And a nat
Nat
20.
That's why.
You had a coin.
I have half the luck, so
Oh,
on
right.
that one I get to re-roll it. But I rolled a
Nice.
nat 20 on top of that, so
That's solid.
for a 23.
16.
16?
Dirty 20.
320. All three of you noticed that Karl, his gray skin's getting a bit more gray, and his blade was almost like trailing bits of ash and dust as he was carving into these zombies.
He's fading on us.
I'm dying. Rather quickly.
Is this during our short rest?
Yeah. Well, you just recall it from the battle. As the adrenaline wears off, you realize that, yeah, Karl's skin went really gray, and then he was like, his weapon was trailing these like grayish marks, like dust or something.
Are you feeling all right there, big guy?
Feel great. I've never wanted to eliminate something more in my life. I don't know why. But to answer your question again, I feel fucking great.
Have you ever dealt with zombies before?
Never seen one in my life, but as soon as I heard we were out to kill them, it sounded like a great plan, and now that they've been eliminated, I feel fucking great.
Interesting.
I don't look great, though. Am I grayer?
Look, you're not better. What was with your weapon, though, when you were attacking? I think it was an odd sight. Is it a magical weapon?
I don't think so. If it is, I'm not aware of it. I think it's just because I felt so great that the sword just felt great.
Well, everything is just great then.
Everything. Other than fading away here, turning to dust slowly, apparently.
I'll look down the well. See if you can see anything down the well.
All right.
Timmy! Down there!
Looking down, it goes down about 20 feet before you see the reflection of water down there.
So it's just a well.
You do know though that there were at least 3 zombies in there. Doesn't look like there's any in there now.
They were just doing video game bad guy stuff and like hanging in the well off the ground, just waiting for us.
Don't see anyone pulling a rope to lift them up or anything, but
Well, looking inside, look like there's like natural handholds from the rocks the way that they've been put in that you can climb.
Fancy, you want to go down there? You're great at climbing.
Kind of do it, but those zombies were kicking my ass, though.
I hear Amara's got a rope unless it's still attached to the horse.
Well, Amara could probably just poke her head all the way down. She's so fucking big.
Well, if we had our short rest, I'm small now. I'm normal size. Only lasts an hour. If I rolled better on my D4, would have been better. But
Yeah.
I do
Eventually,
have.
as you're resting, her size starts to shrink. Of course, the boobs will last. It's like she's willing it to just stay staring at them, giving them eyes.
Come on!
Don't leave.
I will ask JC if he'd like me to take a look. I do have dark vision, honey. I could, maybe see something a little different.
You might see more than I saw. I didn't see anything. It looks like well to me.
I'll look down with him.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
see.
looking down where it does go into the darkness, your dark vision picks up, and it's in shades of gray again. But you just see, it looks like gray water reflecting sunlight back at you.
Nothing kind of twinkling in the water or anything?
Roll a perception check.
That'd be plus 3. Oh my God. Plus 3, 10.
10. Just see the reflection of water, your own faces staring back at you.
Yeah, JC's right. Hey, not much down there, just water.
The water does look clean and clear.
Zombies had to come from somewhere, though.
It's true. Could always go down, check it out.
Were they
Maybe the well leads somewhere.
were they wet?
Farther down the path.
When they came out, were they wet?
Roll an investigation check as you go over to the ones that came out. You look at them.
I will help him.
Sure. You roll advantage.
Make sure you know what to do. Sure you didn't want to do it? 9.
You don't even know what water is.
They all look wet, and the way that you guys, like especially you, just went to town on these and smushed them, and bones broken and stuff splattered everywhere. Like it's hard to tell if they were wet beforehand.
Well, Karl did mention, and again I did see it, just up the way there is a tomb, but perhaps this leads to the tomb as well, or somewhere else. Could always send one of us down there. I don't mind, I'll go down and check it out. I'm already wet.
Well, you can see this.
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Everyone's quiet. Don't say it.
Keep to yourself.
You can see in the dark, so I mean, JC and I can't. Maybe you should go.
Best of times.
And I don't know what's happening to Karl, but I don't want him to go down there and potentially get more infected than he already is. It's changing color.
Like, I got some disease. I touched your hand, you didn't die.
I'm not saying that it's infectious. I just don't want it to get worse.
Could be infectious. I hope it's not infectious.
But I tied my rope around the horse. Has anybody got a rope?
I have string.
I believe I do. Let me just check.
Gives you
very
Ma gives you a funny look, like, honey, string ain't gonna hold shit.
I got lots of string.
I got about
don't think I have
50
that
feet
much
worth.
string.
Well, all right. Why don't y'all tie it up somewhere and I'll slide down the rope.
It starts being a cowboy with it. All right. But as you're doing that, I think it's a natural spot to end for tonight. And we'll pick it up next time, maybe with a cleric for you guys. To
He knew we were coming here, so I hope he meets up with us.
Somewhere, yeah.
stomping up the path.
What's that noise?
Sounds
It's oddly like door footsteps.
Join us next time. On the many side.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Many-Sided. And remember to leave a like or a review on whatever podcast app you're listening on. Join us next time. May the dice ever roll in your favor.